Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods. Okay, let's see here. What we're going to do today, I think, is make some more tools. We made a hammer, which I upgraded. I went ahead and put some iron, an iron head on it. Let me take a look here. It's iron hammer head, which gives me magnetic 2 and also allows me to mine up to diamond, because what I was finding was a lot of stuff that I was coming across I couldn't mine with the copper head because it just wasn't big enough. It was up to mining level up to iron, but it wasn't giving me enough to get some of the other stuff that, which you can see, I collected quite a bit of stuff when I was down there. I wanted an option of different things. You know, I got a little bit more aluminum, osmium. And now osmium, really, not a whole lot. Let me see here. I can use that dust, and there's a few things I can make with it. Let's see, smelting, I can smelt it into an osmium ingot, and then from there you can go to, I think you can make, you can make the osmium helmets and different things like that, but it's one of those things that you can't smelt right off. It's a lot like some of the other stuff that we were talking about last episode, where like what was it? The bauxite has to be smashed into dust, but unlike bauxite, the dust from the bauxite ore can be smelted. The osmium cannot. You cannot put it in a smelter. But anyway, what we're going to do today, let's see, we made a hammer and we made a sword. Both of these have iron and copper and wood. Okay, the wood allows it to heal itself. Let's see here. Now these do not have levels. There are some Tinker Construct mods out there that allows you to allows the piece itself to collect experience. And so instead of you earning experience, it will go into the tool, and then the tool, that's how the tool heals. But this is just a heal over time, and unfortunately it does not say, how long it takes. But we can speed that up by adding modifiers to this. And let me see, not actual additions. Where you at? There you are. Materials and you. Okay. So if we go back here and go to modifiers, let's see, reinforced beheading, silk tuction, blah 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 blah. I gotta find it. Yeah, I know. You probably looked right at it, didn't you guys? Mending moss. Okay, so mending moss is really easy to get, but it's also extremely hard to get. So what you need to do is you need to take, if you find some mossy cobblestone, look in here real quick. Alright, so mending moss is made, there we go, made from moss, okay, and you get moss from mossy cobblestone. Now, if you're lucky and you come across some, like in a dungeon or something like that, then you have no problem. But if you're not lucky, like me, and I very rarely ever come across dungeons anymore, you have to get mossy cobblestone from mossy stone, which you combine with vines. So you have to find some vines and hit the vines with the shears, and then combine the vine with the stone to get mossy stone, and then mossy stone in a 9 block in your in your crafting station will give you the mossy ball of moss. And you take that and you smash that up against a bookcase, and it takes 10 levels, 10 experience levels, to give you mending moss. Then you can use the mending moss on your stuff. It's time consuming, and trust me, you know. So basically, when I go out, I'll try to find some vines and all at one point, and then I'll come back and I'll load down a couple of my trees with vines, and that'll be my vine farm basically, and that's what I'll use to make all the mending moss. But right now I got to deal with this taking forever to heal up, and it will eventually. So I try to mine for a bit until this goes down, and then I'll use other stuff like the what we're going to make right now, which is the lumber axe. Now the lumber axe is really cool because you can take this and chop down a whole tree at one time, and it decapitates the tree, everything falls, and you collect it up, boom boom boom, real easy, real quick. That's why I love this axe. So if you're using a mod that doesn't have tree topper on it already, this is like the best mod in here, the best axe in the game for chopping down trees. Okay, so let's see what we need. We need a broad axe head, large binding. We have both of those. We just need to get out this, we need to get out that, and we need to make a broad axe head, which is right there. Alright, and now we need cobblestone. This is cost of 8, so we need 8 of them. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, 8 stone makes 1 head. Now it used to be it had you would get like chunks from it too, but I haven't seen it make any chunks here lately, so I don't know if that's still a thing or not a thing or what. Okay, so take that and put it right in there, and let's see here. Now we need to make, get off of there. All right, put that up there. That in, and using the aluminum brass we make a cast. There we go. And now we need to figure out what we're going to use, and it looks like it's getting a little dark, so we'll go in and sleep, and then we'll finish making everything up in the morning. Alright, rise and shine. Okay, so now, same, everything's the same basically. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a iron head, okay, and remember that's the cost of 8. So 2, 4, 6, and 8. Remember, you'd get double the ore in the smeltery, so you only need a little bit. And then this is going to be copper. Let me see here what the benefit is. These things that take 2 different ones, sometimes it's a good benefit to use wood, but not here. We're going to have a wood handle, durability 35, mining level stone. So it really doesn't do any good on that. But sometimes you can use that, make another piece with wood, and it'll allow you to get a little bit more mending things on there. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to use copper. Let's move on over to copper. So there's the iron. We can probably use another one with iron, and we'll get another magnetic on it. Yeah, but we really don't need it. It's fine. And here's another one, night slime. I'll show you how to make night slime a little bit later. We're not going to make it right now, but it's a pretty good one to use. And let's see, where's the other one? There's another one I can't think of right now, but that's pretty good to use. But as we go through, we will upgrade our tools, and as we get better stuff like the cobalt and ardite, manulin, what you make from cobalt and ardite, which is pretty good to use on some of this stuff. But we'll use the copper for now for the extra pieces. So we need 8 and 3. So that's 11 pieces of copper. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 will do. Alright. So I don't think copper and iron mix together with anything. At least I hope not. But I'll go ahead and get that pouring out anyway before that even smelts down. That way I don't have to find out. I'm fairly sure it does not, if I remember correctly. Alright, so we got the head cooling here. And while that's cooling, we will go ahead and get, we need 3 for the handle. So in here in the wood. And yes, I've been collecting a little bit. I wanted to collect some stuff up so I had enough of everything to be able to make some stuff. So in here we will make the handle. There's that. Oh, pull that back out. Nope, not the tool station. Alright, so that can go back in, and the head's done. So we'll put this in. Nope, not the book. There we go. And put the copper down on the bottom so it comes out. Get that going. You go in there. Copper cools a lot faster than iron. There we go. Get you in there. And bring that down. There we go. Okay, good to go. Alright, so what else do we need? We need a shovel or an excavator. So let's see, put that in. Let's go ahead and make up this broad or lumber axe right now. And we need the head, the binding, the large plate, and the tool rod. There we go. Iron, copper, lumber axe. So pretty good stats on it. And if you need it in a pinch to attack, you know, it does 7.6 damage. Which is better than the sword, ironically. Sword does 6 damage. Alright, so now we can name it. So for now I'll just name it lumber. Oh. Alright, boom. There we go. Now we got an axe. So when we finally upgrade these, here we can use them for specialized, like when we don't want to use this to chop down a 9x9 or smash a 9x9 area and we need it focused in one area, we can use this. If something that we can use it on, you know, some things that this thing just doesn't go up to because it goes to iron, I believe. Yes. So now there's ways around that. We can make where is it? Not seeing it. Maybe it's not in here. Now we can make different things. Let's see here. What was that called? It was a sharpening. Maybe they don't have it in this mod. Yeah, they do. Okay, so you can take the sharpening kit and make it to the level of the kit. So let's do this. Oops, obsidian. Just in case you didn't know about this, I remember how to spell obsidian. A-N. Okay. All right, sharpening. So to make an obsidian sharpening kit, you need a cast for it, but you put obsidian in the smeltery and you put it out, and then you combine this with, let's say, this or this, but mainly this. If you combine it with this, it puts it up to a harvest level of obsidian and not iron. It'll take it up to that level that you're using. And of course, obsidian mining level is cobalt. So, and then you can use your feldspar tools to go into the nether and mine cobalt and ardite, which is really cool. And then you can use, oh man, I can't remember. There's another one thing that you can make, and I'll show you later in a later episode as soon as I remember what it is. And but you can combine it with this, and it'll give it levels. So these will actually level up, just like some of your other stuff. You level it up, and it becomes a better tool. So even better than what you got. So in a lot of ways, you can actually level these up to a point where they're better than these, even though it's only mines one block at a time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, okay, I got one more copper. Let's see. I'll leave that in there because my next tool will be this excavator, and that allows me to dig out a 9x9 dirt, sand, or gravel. So I need a excavation head, which is right there. Done and done. Alright, so this is cost of 8. So we're going to need 8 more cobblestone. There we go. Got it. Done. Okay, now that can go in there. Like I said before, there really is no reason for me to keep these, but, why not? That freaking, them squids, when they come up for air sometimes and they do that breath thing, it almost sounds like, a zombie coming up behind you or something. But anyway, alright. So I need to make the tool cast out of it. I'll get that going. And again, it is 8 more, so I need 4 more iron. There we go. Good deal. And same thing, we need both of these. This one, and we need the tough tool rod, I think. Wasn't it? Tough binding, tough tool rod. Okay. So the tough tool rod, again, will be wood, but we need more of these, so that's 11 more copper. So all we really need to get now is 5, because we still got the 1 in there. Let's go ahead and throw that in there, get that smelting down. And then we can take a nap and finish it up. There we go. Alright, so this will give us all the tools that we need to do everything that we need to. So if we need to go digging, mining, whatever, we have, we'll have every tool that we need, chop down trees, whatever we need, and to have fun while doing it. Alright, so the iron comes down first and it fills that up. I need 8, or no, it's 3 for the 3 wood for the handle. So we'll go ahead and get that made up. And handle, wood, there we go. Put that back in there. Okay. Now we can get the copper dropped down to the bottom. Get that down. Start filling that up. Head can go in there. Alright, so what this will do is it'll take out the rest of the copper, and then we just have the molten aluminum brass in there. 2 more ingots worth and a couple nuggets. But that'll all work out in the end. So it won't be too bad. Alright, there we go. Put that back in there. Now that coming out. And then we can go ahead and start setting this up. The head and the rod. There's that. There we go. Alright. Good deal. Everything's back in. And that's done. And we've got iron copper excavator. Okay, what are we going to name this? This is going to be digging. I don't know what I named this one. Okay, Buster Rock. Alright. Digging around. There we go. I know. Names are a little freaky, but we can live with it, I guess. Okay. So, yeah, I found some more of these, and these are really good to make some tools out of, too. And for now, I may make some of these, let's see. I may make a tool out of these just to save some of the feldspar, because until I can start leveling them up. So I think that's what I might do. Let's see, I didn't find any ruby yet, but I did find sapphire, and most of these are the same. Let's take out 4. You know what, I'm going to have a topaz. I think they're all basically the same. Once you make it into a tool, they have the same properties, I believe. Let's see, and topaz, I'll make a topaz what is that? I want amber. Okay. And sticks. I have plenty of sticks, so let's go ahead and make these tools up. Alright, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. We'll do a topaz axe, which I'll look at all the different things on this. Nope, not axe, pickaxe. There we go. And a shovel. No, I can see, like, right now, there's definitely different properties to it, but that's alright, because I don't really need it for much, just getting some different levels. So the harvest level is diamond on the sapphire, on the topaz, and on the amber, but you can see, like, the health on this is 6, health on this is 10, so they definitely have different properties to it. But it doesn't matter, you know, it still mines up to the same levels. So, and what I'll do is I'll put these tools in here, the feldspar tools. There we go. Alright, so now I have extras that will stand up, you know, not break quite as quickly as those, in case I need it for this. Alright, so I'll do some rearranging here, put that down here. The book can, whoops, come back here, book. The book can go back in here because I'm not going to be making anything else just yet. What I am going to do on the next episode is I will make a armor forge. And then I can start making armor. I think I said I was going to do that this time, but I forgot. And I wanted to make tools anyway, so I have a full thing of tools. So, yeah, anyway, until next time, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, no point doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.